Hello everyone and welcome to another Video Games Monthly unboxing. So yeah, I just got this in the mail. I cut it open a little bit already. Now before we get started, there is something I want to go into. This is going to be the last unboxing video for Video Games Monthly for a little bit. I decided I want to kind of save up and see if I can get my hands on an Earthbound card or a Chrono Trigger card. And I figured, you know, they're never going to send me any of those. So I might as well go and get those and then sign up again eventually. We'll see. I've been thoroughly happy with all the boxes they've sent me. I've been a member for over a year and a couple months, I believe. So they've been getting a lot of money from me for a while. So yeah, it'll be the last one for a little bit. So I guess this is the finale episode of Video Games Monthly unboxing. But yeah, if you don't know what Video Games Monthly is, it is a very good mystery box service that you can sign up for that sends you retro games, not so retro games, because I do like PlayStation 3 and Wii U now. All the information that you need is in the description below. Link to their website and where you can find all their pricings. I do the $80 box, the Power Pack, I believe it's called, which send me 10 games. So let's open this. Oh, guess I didn't cut it enough on that side. There we go. And it's a thick box. Again, they sent me a partner pack last time. So that's the box. I do have the camera on autofocus, and I did fix the light. So that's why you can see me all in my ginger already red in the face from trying to rip open that goddamn box. To be fair, it's 90 out. Because who needs spring anymore, right? Seriously, it's been 90 the last 3 days. It's been 90 the last 3 days. We had like 3 days of spring. What? We had a couple weeks of spring, not 3, but we haven't had enough spring. All right, so we got the upgrade your game library. There's the autofocus. And we got a 2-up. Now 2-up means they send me 2 additional games to my 10. And we're starting off with probably a PlayStation 2 game, it seems like. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of this one. Dark Summit. It looks like a snowboarding game? Yeah. Has its manual in it. Fairly good condition manual. Superb disc condition. Always good conditions with the discs. That's one. Like, I remember I couldn't buy games, used games from GameStop back in the day that were disc based because they used to be scratched to holy hell. Every disc they've sent me has been perfect, which is actually now a mystery, right? Like, unlock the mystery. Yeah, I don't. I don't know what. Yeah, it's a snowboarding game. Huh. Interesting. The main lady on the cover looks really familiar. Let's see. Next up is a Super Nintendo. It is something I can't see. Off-Road. Off-Road the Baja? Okay. Trade West. Guessing it's a racing game, off-road game. Sensing a theme. I never heard of Trade West before. There's probably a video here that me saying the same exact thing like a couple months ago. Another Super Nintendo game. It is. Wait a minute. Oh, Gradius. Gradius 3. Gradius. This is a pretty cool game. I played this before. By Konami. Who's Konami? No, I know who Konami is. I think the meme is F Konami or something like that. They released some of my favorite series, unfortunately. It's a shame. Though they haven't done that in quite a while. So I guess they just make like pachinko games now or something like that. Next up is SimCity. Oh man, I love SimCity. That is such a fantastic game. You know, to be fair, this is the only SimCity I've ever played. They've made like updated versions, PC versions. God, I need a haircut version. I know, right? Like, what the? Oh yeah, that's right. The camera's inverted, so I'm like, I can't try to do my hair in the camera. I'm like, I can't do it, man. But you know, SimCity is actually fantastic. We got a sealed game. And it's a Game Boy Advance game. Smuggler's Run. Completely sailed. That's another, it seems to be like an off-roading racing game. By Rockstar? Oh, that makes sense. They do the smuggling stuff, huh? That's cool. This will go into my little corner of unopened games that they've started for me. Next we got a PlayStation game. Oh, it's a Tomb Raider. It's the original Tomb Raider. Has its manual, obviously, and a disc. Fairly good disc. There's a little couple of scuffs on it, but to be fair, that's to be expected with these old games. Not many people took care of these when they first came. The cartridges are one thing, because aside from like tearing the labels or putting stickers on them or your name or for whatever godforsaken reason, yeah, there's like many people took care of the cartridges, but not the CDs. But this is cool. I have this for Sega Saturn actually. One of the few Sega Saturn games I have. But no, that's original. I'm gonna play around in the mansion later. Lock that old bastard in a freaking freezer. Okay, another PlayStation game. It's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Another great game. The manual, obviously. Oh, that's right. It's the greatest hits version. Because I'm like, why are they advertising Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 in the back? Disc is fine again. I do think Tony Hawk's Pro Skaters 2, or Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, is the better one. For these types of games, that's usually how it goes, because they flesh out a couple of mechanics in the original, and then they upgrade them. So, that's a keychain. Oh, that's a light? Oh, it's on the wrong side. Beep. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Like, the Borg, you know. Yeah, I'm a freaking idiot. All right, let's get to the Game Boy Advance games. That one doesn't feel right. Oh, it looks completely fine. It's Tony Hawk's Splinter Cell. Come on. Come on. Come on, autofocus. There we go. Turn it on so like you guys could see the Game Boy Advance games. Not the case. Next up is something sticky on the back. What's the sticker it looks like? Star Wars the video game. I'm not even gonna try with the autofocus. They sent me a few Star Wars. Hey, May the 4th be with you. That's when I'm recording this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna release it today because I get a stream in a little while. So you're probably getting this on the May the 5th be with you. Return of the Jedi. Next up is Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Someone wrote their name on it. McGee? It's either McGee or McLee. Sound valid, both to me. I think I've run into a few people named McGee. Next up is Donkey Kong Country 3. I think I have all the Donkey Kong countries now. I know I have the first one on Super Nintendo, and I believe they sent me 2, and now 3 on Game Boy Advance. I think they sent me 2 on Super Nintendo as well. Oh, this might be the last one. Is this true? It is true. So our last game from Video Games Monthly for a little bit. It might come back in the future once I get Earthbound and Chrono Trigger and Dragon Ball Z Legend of the Super Saiyans Famicom thing game. We'll see. Can't see it. Cartoon Network Block Party. I'm assuming this has a lot of different like mini games on it. Probably all right. Donkey Kong Country 3 is good though. The 2 PlayStation games they sent us are both really good classics. They're really classics. And Gradius and SimCity are fantastic. The other ones are cool. They're good, I'm sure. I've never played some of them or heard of them. But the Splinter Cell on Game Boy Advance, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Those type of games don't usually translate well to GBA. But yeah, no. Oop, punched the mic. Kind of. But yeah, no, it's a pretty good box. pretty great box, actually. All right, well, that's going to be it for this unboxing. I will see you in a Let's Play, or maybe when I start up doing these unboxing videos again. See y'all then.